thank you guys for tuning in with me, Randy. I'm new to the YouTube world, so please bear with me on my first video coming to you guys. We rocking with the gig economy. And which platforms am I using? Man, I'm using Uber and Lyft. And I want to talk about how you get started. And I want to specifically talk to the new guys that's already set up and ready to go. I'm talking about the ones sitting at the green light with their foot on the pedal, ready to get this cash money. I'm talking cashing out at the end of every day type of money. Okay? So, a couple things that you need to know before you go. Okay? First of all, you don't work for Uber and Lyft. You're self-contracted, which means there ain't nobody calling you, asking you if you working today. Ain't nobody gonna bug you about you being late. None of that. You work for yourself. Okay? Self-contracted. Secondly, if you just getting started in this world, you're gonna make a bunch of money. Okay? You're gonna make more than what you're making from your regular 9 to 5, and you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Just like everybody else when they first got started and until they hit that first bump. And what's that first bump I'm talking about? When that car stopped running. Okay? A lot of people don't factor that in when they first getting started. They don't run into people like me early enough to give them a little piece of game about what they need to do. Alright? So set up you a maintenance account. After you get paid, I don't care if it's every week or however you pull out your money, dump a little bit over to the side for when your vehicle go down, you're not stressed out. Okay? This is how you make your money. This is your bread and your butter. Okay? So, definitely set up you a maintenance account. You want to make sure that you protect your asset. Yes, you have taken something that was a liability, which is your car, and turn it into an asset because it brings you money now. How does it do that? By your miles. Miles equate money. So you can't be attached to this, and you know what I'm saying? It can still be your baby. Your whip can still be your baby, but it brings you your money. So miles equate money. All right? So that's how we get our paper in this game. And you definitely, like I said, you definitely want to protect your asset and make sure you're able to keep these wheels turning, because that's how you get your money. Okay? So that's number one. Number two, you definitely don't want to have too many hangups. You got people that love to say that they're not morning people, they don't like driving in traffic, don't want to work the big events, and don't like the club scene. If you got a bunch of hangups, you're going to cancel out a lot of your money. And first of all, if you're going to make great money doing this and you're going to do this full time, you definitely want to make sure that you getting up catching the big rush in the morning or catching the big rush in the afternoons, which most people will tell you they prime time. So you want to catch the prime time. So you're gonna run into some people that complaining, saying that they can't make money doing this. Yes, you can. You just getting up at the wrong time, or you got too many hangups. Okay, so you got some people that want to get up at 10 and work between 10 and 3. Just regular driving for Uber and Lyft, you're not gonna really make any great money between 10 and 3. That's more like Uber Eats zone. Okay, that's people trying to get their lunch in the afternoon and, you know, that kind of a thing. But there still will be people moving around. It's just not a large influx of people that's moving around. They're giving you those long, decent rides that you're going to be looking for in the future. Okay, another thing, don't become too worried about how the money is coming. What do I mean? You got some people that watch and look at every trip, fill up your gas tank, and worry about how much you make when it's time to fill back up again. That's how you gauge how much you're making. Okay? Because if you're looking at every ride, and if you're downtown, and it just so happened the rides that you're picking up are just going around the corner, ain't really going anywhere. And you can become very discouraged by that if you have the wrong mindset about that. Okay? So, my mindset is if I'm downtown and I'm working and it's surging, or even if it's not surging, and the rides are going around the corner, around the block, I ain't really going anywhere. How many of those can I do in an hour? So it's about mindset, you know? So how many could I have done in an hour? Then what would that equate if I just keep doing this? Okay? So when you're driving and you're doing this, you gotta be strategic in your moves. Some people actually treat this like taxi work. They only want to drive in certain areas. Well, with Uber, they got that setting in there. You can actually block out what areas you want to drive to and fro. Literally. For the new people, also learn how to work your app. Okay? You also have destination sets. You can't use them at the airport anymore. But a lot of people use them now, especially I do. I use one in the morning to get me a long, decent ride to the airport. And in the afternoon, if I'm tired and I'm ready to go, well, I set my destination to home and I let it take me to the home. Let it find me rides on my way to my home. So it's different things on your app that you can use that are great tools. Okay, so you definitely want to pay attention to not having too many hang-ups and getting up, catching the prime times. Okay, whether it's in the morning or the afternoon, you try to catch one or the other. The prime times are working from 5 in the morning to about 9 or 10 o'clock. And then in the afternoon, things pick back up. So in the morning, it's people trying to get to work, trying to get to the airport, trying to get to schools. In the afternoon, anything after 3, you got people getting off of work, getting out of school, and trying to get to the airport, trying to go out to go eat dinner. So there you go. You got that full circle. And if you can catch one and run it up through the day, usually about sometime if you work from the morning all the way through to 5 o'clock, like working like it's a job, a 9 to 5, guess what? You literally can make $200 to $300. Okay? Set your goal on what you want to make per day and see how close you can get to it by just driving. Don't worry about trying to get somewhere to make the money. Turn your app on, drive. That's all you have to do. Just drive. And let the rest happen. Okay? That's pretty much all you need to know before you go. Thank y'all for tuning in with me, Randy. I'll be uploading these videos every day. Peace.